Today we are playing college football 26. And we're gonna go against people again like we did yesterday. If if y'all even watched it yesterday, which I highly doubt you did. But if y'all did, great, I guess. But yeah, let's get into it. Come on, record. Please bless you. What if I put in the Death Valley? Rocket Stadium. We need to point if everyone knows. Our stadium to play in it.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Alright, I guess we're losing this game, guys.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff.
Oh, what is this? Goofy, y'all. Got a hurdle. His name is Papa at Sports Funny. Goofy, y'all username, bro. You know why I saw so bad.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. Gets it to the back. Powers through the defender.
I actually kind of like LSU because they have Tigers. I don't play Tigers.
Drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's supposed to be trained to their baseball.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
But now I just don't like. I don't think I like it. It's so bad at it.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
That is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency.
I just scored 7 points without my offense even coming out on the field.
Not good.
Jesus.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
That was a white quarterback. This long system, though.
Wants to go up top. Steps away. Creates a little room. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force...
Yeah. He quit. Let me try something. I actually not want to use that. No, I want to use Oregon. Yeah, he's a Penn State. Therefore, Archie. Pretty much that.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Irish taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Our bad. Wait for the rematch.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone.
What am I talking about? We have a comeback.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job.
Oh, see, this way lost to Miami and Texas.
Push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
What is happening?
Near the mark.
I think it's touchdown.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
It's a nice job running the end route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nifty little
of course he
on
slides.
this one. Enough for the first down, and he
slides
in safely.
For sure?
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down. Take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
To the air on second down. Now improvising. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Not the bar, do you?
Looking to pass. It's
Thank
Carr.
you.
Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38.
Oh my
These
gosh.
guys are on the move.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. So much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Trying play action. Slings it downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
How about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the match.
Oh my God, that's straight to me.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his his ability to break on the ball. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh my God.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Pressure is on.
I don't want to put this,
so I don't care. Down he goes at the 30.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often.
Looking for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Carr. Skips away from pressure. He'll take another shot here.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
Finally, we actually have our starting all-star.
Track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels.
Breaks into the open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up for 12.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Let me change my coverage a little bit.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Got out of trouble and throws.
I took that. Yeah, I did. So now they can go for it.
For the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He wants it all. And he's got it.
If I would have turned around, I'd be out of pitch.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Aller. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. How about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
He'll take it himself. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
There you go. That's a good block.
Sets up the screen. Touchdown in midfield. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this in running back that can play wide receiver? He can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dances away to buy time. The throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it.
Walking to me about how this one can be all
good. Set for a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wideout level noise. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
Oh, this is a long game. Why is he just staying there?
Midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's 2 first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, these big-body tight ends that can catch the football in the corner routes, it doesn't have to be a perfect throw. Usually you got littler guys, it's hard. You got to put the ball more on the money, but this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines, he'll do the rest.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move.
Nice job by the receiver on the end there. How about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Next game's actually it's right on the right, Jesse.
Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All right,
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. Guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Moving away from pressure. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
These third downs, man, they're critical down in distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, one, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but two, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble and generate big plays as well. This guy now, because of his athleticism, he's got the offense knocking on the door inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
Oh my God,
I didn't defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play
oh, it's almost 6 after done, sorry.
Later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And some room to work. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Yep, I can.
There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Allard. Here's a heat. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's
That's why I want these type of plays, bro.
Solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But a really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He uncorks one deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to scramble. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the outside. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Why aren't I running it?
They They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Give me blocks. Give me blocks.
He'll pull it down and run.
They gave me the blocks I needed.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Hands it off. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Is this another job? This is difficult. Please.
The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
That's caught. It's Pena. He's loose.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. He's going for the goal line. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Carr. Buying some time. On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake.
No.
A strike downfield.
He's up there. Oh, I gave him.
But it's a 10-yard
Forward
gain.
progress.
He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step. And if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
Throwing right. Grabbed on the outside.
Oh, please, play defense.
Out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Had to throw it before he wanted. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Fires to the right. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Aller. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going to try to get it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Forced out of the pocket. Quickly to the tight end.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game, and they need him to make plays now, a 2-minute situation, to pull this one out. He's got the talent to do it. Let's find out what he does.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Flanagan. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's a big throw by this young man. Like, listen, late in the football game, you've got to make plays. He's been a little bit up and down, but they got to give him the rock. They're going to trust him. We'll see what he can do late in this football game.
And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. On a little time, lets it go.
Come on.
Makes the grab. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first.
He's not there.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion?
Incomplete. Incomplete. Dang it, I just lost.
But you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
After time out, so
25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Aller. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He's taking a deep shot.
Come on, catch that, catch that.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideouts. Another interception. This guy is
Take it back to the crib.
players.
To the crib!
Yeah! And he's going to take it all away. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do and taking it all the way to the end zone.
Why did I just do that? It's so. You're missing out there. The boy, he tried doing a play fake right there and me. I read it perfectly. I had thought he taking it outside. I did though.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
I'll just pick up and do that. Definitely. Get out of here. I don't want to pick off. I need to get off. I need to.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
So 96 overall defense. Let's see that 96 overall defense.
Coming out on first down with the play.
Oh my god.
And the and sacked at the 12. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Brown.
Oh my god.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
It's not even going a bit.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Watching him back against the down rush.
You can throw your toe-to on that throw and catch for the first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on.
See that pressure got
defense.
He's quitting, I bet. I bet he's not quitting, actually. I think he's just taking a break. Come on, buddy. Please just finish whatever you're doing.
And slow them down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. When offense here on second down. They'll run play action. Fears the pressure. Fires on the move. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Extending the play. On the move, he fires. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Gets rid of it. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline, but
breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming.
That's a good ball next time, Dom.
All over him. Knock the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. Gets the first himself. Still on his feet at the 45. All out of space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. LSU starting to get that passing attack raked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Close to the marker, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Anderson. Look out. He's got room. There he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground.
Bro.
First pick up the first.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They
take your play already
and turn it over to their offense.
Here comes that Alabama offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Take your play already.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Under fire. Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Flips it out on the screen. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. Well, and they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The option look. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the fumble trickles out of bounds, and a big loss on that play. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Running into the open space. Turning it on.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got room to work. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. You saw it on that one. 1st down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground. And now they've got another 1st down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Brought down at the 31 is a 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On the run, still looking. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback adapting. Trying to find his man in the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Finds a little space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Oh, better look out. Smashes ahead. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh God, give me space! What's wrong with me? As an offensive line is trash.
Imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside. Touchdown, LSU. And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. The sweet feet buy a little time. Find some fresh air. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, go get the first down.
Man, on the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Fires downfield. Got his man to the left. Made a defender miss. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And here we go again, another big run over the 100-yard mark. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Defense, are you listening?
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh my gosh,
The pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up.
Touchdown time! They take the lead with the 6.
I'm coming! Such a go, guys.